The danger of tunnel vision investing. This can cost you everything. Hello, good people. I'm Chris. Thanks for tuning in where faith, family, finance all come together, right? Most people don't lose money in the market because they choose the wrong stock. They lose money because they put everything into one stock. Let me help you avoid a mistake that can cost you years of progress. Today, we're talking about something I see often: tunnel vision in investing. What is tunnel vision? Tunnel vision is when you become so focused on one stock, one crypto, one opportunity. And I know it's hard to resist sometimes. You know, you see stuff run up like insane. So you think, if I catch the next one, that could happen to me. And there's always that possibility. But let me just share with you, it is way more better to be diversified and have at least 5 to 10 opportunities, and it will greatly reward you in totality a lot faster than waiting on just one. Anyway, let me keep moving. So don't ignore everything else, right? Examples: all in on Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong, I'm always heavy on Bitcoin, but I know when it's time to buy Bitcoin and when it's time to let it run, right? And so if you do your research, you're okay. If you don't do your own research, that's all I can say. We go all in on Tesla, right? I've seen what Tesla can do both ways. I've seen what it can do when it runs up. I've seen what it can do when you overly, or when I was overly in on Tesla, and when it began to fall because Elon was doing his own thing. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. It made me sick for about 10 months, right? He eventually brought me back up and I got out, and then I learned Tesla, when to get in, when to get out, or at least what works for me. Or we go all in on Nvidia. Nvidia has been very good to me. Nvidia is still very good to me. But you got to do your own research and figure out what works best for you and your strategy as you build your wealth. These are all great assets, but no asset is perfect. Why is this dangerous? You concentrate risk. If that one position drops, your entire portfolio drops. Now, I mentioned a few moments ago how Tesla had me sick to my stomach for 10 months, but the rest of my portfolio was still looking pretty good because of wise decisions. Let me keep it moving. You miss other opportunities. While you're watching one thing, the market is moving everywhere else. Food for thought, right? You become emotional. You stop thinking logically. And let me just say, when you stop thinking logically, it's impossible to make wise decisions. Keep going forward, Chris. And start reacting emotionally, right? So don't stop thinking logically and start running with your emotions. Keep your mind, keep even keel when it comes to thinking logically. That's the best way I could put it. And emotional investing leads to what? It leads to an expensive lesson, at least in my opinion. Conviction versus wisdom. There's nothing wrong with conviction, but wisdom says don't let conviction turn into concentration. Excuse me. Build around your conviction. Don't bet everything on it. That's something to think about, good people. How I structure my portfolio. This is how I work the market. I got my core layers, right? My stable, long term, right? I got my ETF mindset, VOO, VTI, right? I like a little SPMO and a lot of GRNY, right? Okay, growth layer, tech, right? AI, innovation. Income layer, dividend stocks, right? I like my SCHND and a couple of others, right? Opportunity layer, crypto, swing trades. I'm all about my crypto and my swing trades, right? That would help me fund my long term. That works for me. That way, one area can struggle and I'm still standing. Let me say that again for somebody who may have missed it. That way, how I'm structured, that way, One area can struggle, and I'm still standing because it's a solid foundation, right? Faith and stewardship. Scripture tells us, Proverbs 21:20, the wise store up. Hence, how I operate the way I operate. You got to do what's best for you. That's not concentration, that's preparation. I like to be prepared. Chance favors a prepared mind, so I like to be prepared. What should you do right now? If you're heavily invested in one position, do this. Take profits in waves, reallocate into 2 to 4 strong areas, keep your conviction, but reduce your exposure. Let me just chime in and say, Wall Street Trapper has been dropping some great knowledge on some ETF stocks into innovation, right? AI. Dale Curry dropped an outstanding video. I would go check both of those guys out. It's up to you. You do what's best for you. I'm just trying to give you a little tip, right? So don't let one stock or one crypto determine your future. Build structure, build discipline, build wisdom. Let me say that again. Build structure, build discipline, and build wisdom. If you do this, there is no way you can fail. If you do this, there is no way you can fail, right? Because wealth isn't built in one move. It's built in alignment, and it's built over time. What they say, Rome was not built in, hey, good people. So this video is running a little long. I'm 7 minutes in. I'm about to close out. I haven't done a video over 3 minutes in quite some time. There's a reason for that. I wasn't getting any traction on videos over 3 minutes. You guys only want to tune in to the shorts. I like shorts. Shorts are outstanding. However, in what I just covered, I couldn't cover in 3 minutes. So hopefully you watch the video, get some out of it, grow your wealth. You don't watch the video, I'm still going to be okay, but I'll feel like I've shortchanged you by not bringing you the proper information for you to succeed in your financial journey. So with that being said, hopefully you guys continue to tune in, right? I'm doing what I can to bring you sound knowledge, sound information for you to soar in the markets. And we all know the market has been soaring over the last 9 days. And I'm doing my best to equip you to take advantage of those opportunities. I'm turning you on to the folks who can give you solid tips to bolster your portfolio, to bolster your wealth, right? So you guys, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe, and share it with someone who can use it. Take care and be blessed continually, my friend.